Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 9, I think? I'm already losing count. We haven't even hit the double digits yet, but the next episode of our Pokemon Colosseum playthrough, we've made it to the top of the... what would you even call this? I guess the Shadow Pokemon Tower, maybe? I don't know. Here in Pyrite Town, we did recently complete the Colosseum. You can see in the back that big burnt-out hole of that, whatever that would be. Fallout shelter? Hangar? I don't know. Anyway, the Colosseum is in there. We completed the challenge. We were supposed to have been given a Shadow Pokemon, but as it turns out, the cronies inside this place recognized me and all of my feats thus far and thought, we're not giving you one. So we gotta fight our way through, because this is where things are starting to go down. So, at the top of the tower, let's take a look at our Pokemon. I did go down, heal up. You didn't see that. I just did it off camera. And starting off with Whiskers, our level 32 Persian, with a quirky nature and limber ability, preventing paralysis, with Payday, Feint Attack, Thief, and Screech. Next is our last Shadow Pokemon to lower the heart gauge, Quagsire, at level 30. Don't know the nature yet, but she has Water Absorb, changing water damage into HP, Shadow Rush, and Amnesia, and 2 moves that we're going to probably start learning along the way here in this episode. Next is Aerodactyl, level 33, a mild nature with a pressure ability. I almost said pressure. Wing Attack, Steel Wing, Sky Attack, and Earthquake are the moves. First of our rated to be finally unlocked hearts of the Pokemon. Skiploom level 30 with Gentle Nature, Chlorophyll boosting speed and Sunshine, with Shadow Rush, Sleep Powder, Cotton Spore, and Mega Drain. We have a Grass Attack now. Awesome. That is cool stuff. Next we have Noctowl at level 30. Also ready to be undoing the final lock of its heart. Gentle Nature. Hey, 2 gentle Pokemon. Weird for Shadow Pokemon given all the Hyper modes. Keen Eye, preventing the loss of accuracy, with Shadow Rush, Hypnosis, Reflect, and Fly. And last but not least, we have Makuhita, the first Shadow Pokemon we caught. Hasty Nature, Thick Fat ability, protecting damage from heat and cold attacks. With, Shadow Rush, Focus Energy, Vital Throw, and Cross Chop. Alright, so do we talk to this fellow first over here? I don't remember. Let's see what you have to say. We've just captured an intruder. Go inside that building and provide assistance. Oh, I work for you guys now. I forgot. Actually, no, I've never worked for you guys. What are you talking about? Darling, aren't you one of Duking's people? What made you think you could just waltz in here? Simply waltz in here. Such a silly boy. Ugh. Where's Meyer B? I'm taking him down. It's Silva. Take him down after the beating you took? That's too funny. This reminds me somewhat of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, in the world of Pokemon, trainers do not get involved in the fights. It's just the Pokemon, right? Is he injured? Is he knocked down because his Pokemon were beaten? Or did they do something to him? Because I say it reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever notice in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or in my personal preference, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, that's kind of where I get most of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Information, which maybe is not fully accurate to the actual show, but anyway, moving on. When they play a card and then the card takes damage, and they take, life point damage, they physically get injured. It's just a game, people. Anyways. You wait, I'm going to drive you all out of this town. I'm sure I got the voices all wrong. Hahaha, Was such a feisty boy. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down like we did with Duking. They admitted it! What? Hello! How's it going, everybody? Oh? You seem to be getting a lot of unexpected company today. That's no excuse for being a bad host. Alright, let's go. Meyer B. Peon Wreath. That kind of almost makes, it looks like an actual word that could exist. Add a W on there, it's like a Christmas wreath. Anyways, Whiskers of Quagsire. We got a Remoraid on the opposing side. Now, I questioned in the last episode, does Water Absorb function? Oh, wait a minute. Shadow Remoraid. I remember this, look at the level. 20. I gotta really be careful not to knock this thing out. I'm going to say... Payday won't do it? Question mark? And we'll Shadow Rush the Spinnerack. Now, I question, does Water Absorb function the way Storm Drain does? Like, does it draw all water attacks towards the Pokemon? Yes, excellent. And I don't think it does. We might find out eventually if the Remoraid goes, never mind, gonna go for Shadow Rush. Notice that the opposing trainers, their Pokemon never go into Hyper Mode. Which is kind of funny. What if they actually would do the work to call their Pokemon out of Hyper Mode? Well, we saw it in the last episode, or was it the episode before? There was an Ein file from... Ooh, look at it! Agility! I'm getting so sidetracked here. But the Ein file said, there's a major problem with calling Pokemon out of Hyper Mode. It opens up the door to their heart. A considerable amount, right? So, you'd think, the opposing trainers would never do it. But in that case, how do they get their Pokemon out of Hyper Mode? Because it must happen. Unless, is it a thing where it's only going into Hyper Mode because we stole it? I don't know. There's some questions here. I'm sure there are going to be more Ein files to find along the way. Alright, Shadow Rush, don't knock yourself out, Remoraid. Let us do it, but don't let us do it. We want to capture you. We don't want you getting knocked out. How much HP damage do you take? One more Shadow Rush might bring you down, so I don't want to see that happen. Let's double team the Love Disc. I want to see, as I've said, take out the partner Pokemon first before going... Oh, I didn't want Amnesia. I forgot to move the cursor. Hope you don't Shadow Rush again, Remoraid. Look at the agility again. Now, was I saying something else? If I was, I got completely sidetracked by so many things. Don't! I want to catch you. Remoraid's one of my favorite Pokemon in a way, just the way it looks like a handgun, like a laser gun. That's as close as you're going to get to not getting knocked out. Use something other than Shadow Rush. Now, I know I'm taking a risk. It has a chance to knock itself out, but I want to see if I can... Is the game going to be nice enough? Oh, that's close. It's going to be nice enough to keep this Remoraid in play. And hopefully Whiskers won't take a knockout here. I was considering, should I heal her up? But I want to take the Love Disc out first. Bye, Remoraid. Don't take Whiskers with you. What did I just say? I don't want you anymore, Remoraid. You're level 20. Pathetic. You're done. But that's only Whiskers' second injury. Alright, what are we fighting against there? A Love Disc? Skip Bloom. Come on in. Unless, of course, if we can get the Shadow Rush fired off, you're going to drop anyway. We could see a Hyper Mode coming up. No! Quagsire's doing good. And bad in a way. It's going to take longer to purify that heart gauge. Alright, so Whiskers takes a knockout. Wreath, you're done. How did that happen? Unbelievable. I know, I should have healed. You're right. I apologize on behalf of Whiskers. On behalf of myself to Whiskers. I don't know if an apology is really good enough, though. My Pokemon couldn't muster a thing. You're no ordinary trainer. That's what everyone's telling me today. Were you hired by Duking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you, if you mess with us, you better be prepared for the consequences. Another battle back-to-back. Firma. It almost sounds like Irma, which could be a name. But then there's an F there. Oh, Mantine. Look, another Remoraid. It's taunting me. Wait. Will one of these be a Shadow? Please be the Mantine. I want a Shadow Mantine. I think it is, actually, if I remember. How do we weaken you up is the question. There's a Shadow. It is. Yes, the Mantine. Why do I want it so much? I guess I kind of don't really need it. I got a full team as it is. Shadow Rush the Apom. We're going to go with a nice, decent wing attack into the Mantine. Just don't Hydro Pump my Aerodactyl, and we'll be okay. Not bad. Another one. Non-critical. We'll weaken it up nicely. So, today is going to be an interesting day for me as far as recording. I'm recording this first thing, and oh, that could do some damage, but you're going to go after, of course. No, you're not. We've seen the Water Absorb. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But this is the first episode of anything I'm recording for the day. It might not be the first thing you're seeing, because today is going to be, in my Pokemon Go, a big old day of trying to capture legendary Pokemon. Let me just do my switching around first, and then I'll explain what I'm talking about. You got good special defense, Noctowl. Come on in. I have up to 4 chances today to capture legendary Pokemon. I have yesterday's raid pass, which I didn't use yet, and as I've discovered in one of the videos, I can use that pass and get spin a gym afterwards and get a second free raid pass for today. Then, I've got enough coins right now to buy a premium raid pass and 2 Pokemon in gyms right now. So if either of them gets knocked out, they'll bring back enough coins that I can get a second premium raid pass today. So I've got up to 4 chances, as long as a Pokemon gets knocked out, to go ahead and... Where's Hypnosis? To try for 4 legendary encounters. And I think what I'm going to do, and as I said, you'll probably have seen this already, at least part of it, depending on when this video goes up, but I'm going to see if I can record each legendary encounter and capture attempt as it happens, and upload them for you guys to check out along the way. So almost in a way, not really streaming, you know, but sort of live up-to-date or updates on... Oh, you're in Hyper Mode. Hang on, call you Quagsire. But yeah, so I was going to see uploads of 4 possible attempted raid battles and see if I can capture any of these legendary Pokemon. What was it? One of the videos, Robert Gosney mentioned in the most recent Pokemon Go video that what I should be doing, since he goes, I know you prefer to use only Pokeballs, but you should consider using something else against the raid bosses, or the legendaries, and I'm thinking, that is good advice, and in the way that Pokemon Go is set up, that might be what I would normally want to do, but of course, for anyone out there that plays Pokemon Go, you know you can't use anything except the Premier Balls that they give you. We're going to Shadow Rush the Mantine, actually. And we'll go with... I don't want to risk the Hyper Mode. We're going to Shadow Rush the Aipom. We're going to do double Shadow Rush, basically. But you can only use Premier Balls against the legendaries. That's what makes it so hard. I've heard that they have a basic catch rate of 2%, so 1 out of every 50 Pokeballs that you throw, or Premier Balls, will work. And I usually don't even get 10 Premier Balls. But of course, Curve Balls, nice, great, or excellent throws, and Golden Raspberries, or even just regular Raspberries, do increase your chances of capturing things. So I think I saw a chart that says an excellent throw with a Curve Ball and a Golden Raspberry gives you a 40% chance to capture a legendary, which is still not a 1 in 2 chance. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I should probably heal the Noctowl. So let's go with our Super Potion. Noctowl can take a nice Super Potion, 50 HP back, and we're going to go with Fly Attack on the Furret. We're going to Defense Curl? Now, Shadow Rush, is it considered physical? Did we make that determination yet? Or wait, hang on. I think I looked into this before. It might be based off of which stat is higher? That sounds broken. Is it? Hang on, we got some time here. I'm going to see if I can look this up. Go to my OK Google. OK Google. Pokémon Colosseum Shadow Rush. That hardly does a thing. It looks like it's physical. I'm just going to bring up this information here. Go to Bulbapedia. If you're checking elsewhere for your Pokemon information, I don't know what you're doing. Check Bulbapedia. We're going to fly again. That Mantine's going to wake up any time now. Alright, what are we looking at here? It says it is physical, yes. So I thought I read something that it based it off of whatever stat was higher. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, our Fly Attack could take out the Mantine. We have 1 chance to throw a Pokeball as this thing stays asleep. Oh, wait, no. Yanma. Okay, here's the question. Yanma is in the spot that the Furret just was. Is we gonna land the Fly Attack on the Yanma, or is the game... Never mind. Yeah, and there's the Wake Up, and there's the Bubble Beam. No, Supersonic. Uh-oh. It connects onto the Quagsire. I should probably heal the Quagsire, too. It feels weird to have my Pokemon, and I call them the Noctowl, the Quagsire, because they're supposed to be my Pokemon, yet they don't really feel like my Pokemon just yet, because they are, you know, evil Shadow Pokemon. Let's Shadow Rush against the Yanma, and Noctowl, we will use the Super Potion to heal Quagsire. Oh, Whiskers, we'll get you healed up. After this, we can head back down, I believe, to the healing machine. There is also an item I want to pick up. I don't remember what it is, but it is locked away behind a door that we can only access using an elevator. Oh, stop weakening, stop injuring yourself. Quagsire, please land the hit! We gotta stop this Yanma. Let us go with... Well, Shadow Rush is the only thing to do. No, I'm going to use a Super Potion now on Noctowl, as Noctowl goes for Fly. The reason I don't want to go for Fly... Well, the reason I do, Super Effective. The reason I don't, this thing has Super Detective. You know, it can block the Fly attack. 20 measly damage. That is nothing. And a Takedown... Stop with the self-damaging attacks. You got Takedown, you got Shadow Rush. Try your Supersonic again. In fact, I probably should have Hypnosised you while I had the chance. If we miss out on a capture, we can get them all again later on. But, no Shadow Rush. Yeah, there's the Detect. Perfect timing. Alright, goodbye, Mantine. We don't even want you. And we're going to just double Shadow Rush this Yanma until it is gone. Fun fact, I'm walking my Yanma in Pokemon Go right now. Why am I walking a Yanma when they really don't have a lot of power behind them? Why not? No, what I want to do is have enough candy for each species. Have you landed a single hit, Quagsire? I don't think you have. Anyways, I'm walking every Pokemon so I can have at least 100 candy of each species, because when it comes time to, power them up, I don't want to have to sit there and be like, oh, I have to wait till I can get, walk 6 kilometers to get 2 candies for this species to power them up each time. So I'm going to try to keep myself... Ooh. Yes, out of confusion. Yes, hyper mode. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, we're going to call you out of hyper mode. And we're going to switch. I'm not going to waste a super potion again. Who can I go to? What are you going to do to Aerodactyl? Actually, you could Sonic Boom Aerodactyl. Alright, lower that heart gauge. But what I've done in the past in Pokemon Go is these mass evolution sprees, mass evolution fests, where I use Lucky Egg, evolve a bunch of basic Pokemon. Are you trying to tackle? Did you try to get a quick knockout on my Noctowl? You did! You little bug. Because you are a bug. But I've used up a lot of candy evolving species. I found that I've left myself short on candy when it comes time to power somebody up. So what I'm doing now is... Oh, good, it missed. Keeping 100 candy in stock, and anything above 100, I'll use those for evolving Pokemon in evolution spree. So, for example, Pidgey, to get 10 Pidgey evolved in one go, you need 120 candy, because it's 12 candy for each, times 10. But I'm waiting until I have 220. That way, when I evolve 10 at a time... What just happened? Unbelievable 2! It's like the sequel. Then I still have 100 candy after evolving 10 Pidgey, so... Yanma currently is the last one I need to get up to 25 candy, and I'll start at the top of the list. Walking Pokemon that have over 25 but less than 50. That is all unnecessary stuff for this playthrough. Wreath, let's make ourselves scarce for the time being. Righto, Firma. Where's the police when you need them? Ultra Super Fire Dash. And away they go. Silva, get up. Get to your feet, man. Arr. Ow. Thank you. You saved me. Do you people know duking? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm a fool. I didn't know what was happening at all. They'd taken Duking's Pokemon hostage. How could they do something so downright dirty? They're evil. That's why we're here. We came to rescue Plusle. I'm going too. Okay, ow. Not in your condition. You'll have to wait here. Wait here in the enemy stronghold, right on the floor. You'll be fine. Woohoo! We meet again, kiddies. Oh, here's this guy. Meyer B, you cowardly cheat. Cowardly cheat? That is so not true. Taking a hostage is perfectly fine as a bargaining tactic. You call that a tactic? Plusle had better be okay. Oh, the darling couldn't be any safer if it tried. I'm sure it will come to adore me before too much longer. You've got to be kidding. Where is it? Give it back. Whoa, no running or hiding from me. Come to the cave. That's where I'll be. I'll be waiting for you, my pretties. Woohoo! Alright then. I thought we could talk to this. It doesn't appear if it will work right now. Great. I got creamed by the guy who was guarding the cave's entrance. Be careful when you go to that cave. That sentinel is tough. Oh, the guy that we were... Wait, I missed an Ein file. Let's go back up. A nice silver shiny file folder on the desk. This is Ein file. What is it? S. Let's read that. Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that's been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. What we didn't know is that the Shadow Pokemon exude a dark aura that can't normally be seen by the human eye. That's why Rui's got the Shinigami eyes. Unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see this dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. I'm kind of curious now. They just said it exudes a dark aura that human eyes can't normally see, but they say that this girl has discovered it. How do they know that there's a dark aura then? I mean, did she tell them? What is that dark aura around your Pokemon? And if so, you probably should have kept that to yourself, Rui. Then no one would have thought you were in on any of this. Anyways, the girl could become a huge obstacle for our Shadow Pokemon plan. A solution to this threat is urgently needed. Shadow Pokemon Lab Chief, Ein. Alright, let's head down here. We're going to take the elevator, heal our Pokemon. I got to add another injury to... Oh, wait a minute. I have a piece of paper to do that now, too. Add an injury to our Persian. That is 2. And again, I don't think I've missed any injury markings, but if I have, feel free to let me know in the comments. I think I'm up to speed on those, though. So I'm going to go down here, grab whatever mysterious item that is. And then we still got time to go and take on the Sentinel that they mentioned. I got to go from the front. Come on. 3 Hyper Potions, not bad. Why do I gotta go to the front of the... Now, this door only opens from one side. See, if I try to go back... Nope. So I gotta go all the way up through the building again, but I was going to anyway. Wait. Do you guys consider to be attacking again? I hope not. Good. Alright. They do re-challenge you at some point, and it gets very annoying and very repetitive. You don't want to fight the same people over and over again, but during grinding, I guess you do want to. Alright, so let's make sure Whiskers has the injury we need to mark her with, because you always love taking damage from darn attacks. Mark the square. Alright, so far we haven't lost any Pokemon. I'm still thinking, is 4 knockouts too lenient? But I'm really thinking it's not, because we haven't even hit the challenging part of this game yet. Things are going to get crazy. In fact, is it not the next area, but the area after that, I believe, is where things start to ramp up in difficulty. And you'll see that as it happens. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, but anyone that's played this knows, well, I'm talking about, spoilers, a place called Mount Battle. And if you don't know what happens at Mount Battle, you're going to find out. Let us in. Oh, I get it. You guys weren't new recruits, but just intruders, too. That guy earlier was too weak for words. How about you? Are you going to keep me amused? I'm going to be amused. Let's do this. Dokkan. What do you got for your Pokemon? Dokkan, Quillfish, and Goldeen. A couple of water types. We have our Water Absorb Quagsire out, so if you want to go for Surf Attack, I'll take it. Unless... Do you have a Shadow Pokemon? I notice it seems to be people that are like guarding certain areas, or trainers that you can't avoid. Yeah, have Shadow Pokemon. Quillfish? It is the Quillfish. I thought so. Alright, so how do we deal with you? I suppose let's just get rid of the other Pokemon. I've been doing too much damage to the Shadow Pokemon. They're knocking themselves out. We want to start capturing things in case we start losing Pokemon. So let's double up on the Goldeen and not go to Hyper Mode. It's going to be awesome without a Hyper Mode. Poison Sting, go for the Ground type. Be a fool, Dokkan. Yeah, Ground type. Can't poison Ground types. You actually can, but I'm glad I tricked them into thinking that you couldn't. It worked. I faked them out. No Hyper Mode and we'll be in a good spot. Excellent. Shadow Rush. Gets the knockout. That was a double critical hit into the Goldeen. I think, because now I'm using strategy. Take out the extra Pokemon first. And now my Pokemon are realizing that I'm smart, I know what I'm doing, and they're going to put all the effort they can into their critical hits. And I knew we were going to take you down to Payday and go for another Shadow Rush. When are you going to learn something else, Quagsire? I think, if I remember, when we purified it, it might have Earthquake and Surf. I hope so. Well, actually, yes, Surf's not bad. It doesn't hurt your teammate. Earthquake might be a problem, but I do have flying types I can use. Oh no, you sniffed my kitty cat. Oh, minimize. That's gonna... Well, we got Feint Attack. I was gonna say, that's gonna be interesting. That's why I learned Feint Attack over Bite. So you can hit things just like this. Ooh, critical hit. No, looks like a Shadow Rush can finish you off. I'm gonna bank everything on not going into Hyper Mode as we Feint Attack the Quillfish. Watch how this plays out for everybody involved. Feint Attack. Don't make it faint. Hardly any damage. Nice. Do you have Poison Point ability? Go ahead, hit Whiskers. Do it. Yes! You're not doing anything to our Feint Attacks. Minimize, Sand Attack. Ignore all that. No Hyper Mode coming in, and we're going to heal our Quagsire. Look at that. No damage. No damage. Thank you! Now can we just land the Shadow Rush? Yes! Excellent. So I can use Quagsire simply just to go for healing. I'm going to probably start off on Amnesia first of all, though, before I forget. So, this is the strategy. Take everything out but the Shadow Pokemon if I want to use my challenge mode kind of thing of not, you know, not trying to lose the Pokemon and saving it for the last. I will say, at some point in the second game, which we will be doing, I won't be able to make use of this idea of saving the Shadow Pokemon for the last one on the field. And you'll see why once we get to that point. Well, I guess I'll Feint Attack again. A critical probably would take it down, but I'm going to throw a Pokeball right now. I think this one's kind of hard to catch, though. Can we move you up? How do we move you? Whatever, I'll do it later. Pokeball. Let's see if we can make this capture on Quillfish. If so, I've got my pen ready to add you to the list. Want to join in? Just like that. Nice! Alright, Quillfish. I need more desk space. I'm writing with my hand as the desk, basically. Dokken's defeated. That was fun! I'm glad you're amused. I am too. I didn't lose any Pokemon to you. I got a little bit of cash off that as well. Alright then. With him out of the way, that's going to be the last guy that we can battle for the day. Battling he was fun, so that's good enough for me. If you want to go through, go right ahead. What a nice gentleman. So we did just level up Whiskers, I believe. We're going to switch her out for Aerodactyl, who is... I messed up again switching Pokemon around. Whiskers, switch, go over, Aerodactyl. Sweet, there we go. And since we can't save it up here, I'll go back down off camera and save it once again. But that is going to be it for today's episode of Pokémon Colosseum. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to drop a like down below and leave any comments down in the video that you want to leave on, particularly this video or the series, either what has already happened or what you want to see happen later on, what you're hoping for, and whatever excitement is coming. I'm sure some of you know what this game's all about. In fact, Robert did leave a message pointing out some of the more unique encounters coming up at some point in the game. Spoilers, they're going to be legendary. Let's just leave it at that. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, of course, feel free to leave a like, and if you missed any episodes of Pokémon Colosseum, there's a link in the description to the playlist. You can also check out some other videos that I have done during the outro. There'll be some links for some videos there, plus a link to subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed to Professor Chaz for your daily Pokémon content, and assuming I can get this stuff recorded, stay tuned for the rest of the day as I try to capture some legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And I'm just going to upload the direct game footage from my screen. I don't have time to do the editing and stuff while I'm out and about, but you'll see the footage as I record it, if I get it recorded, if I can find 4 legendary encounters. Today is the day. I want Articuno, and or Lugia, and or multiples. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, again, thanks for watching today's episode of Pokemon Colosseum. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I will catch you next time.